have looked forward to this meeting since first I arrived in Barchester. I am a most fervent admirer of your father and his work in the diocese.
Including his music?
Especially his music, Mrs. Bold.
Really?
I think I know what you're thinking.
Do you?
You're thinking, how can I profess admiration for your father's music, having apparently condemned such music from the cathedral pulpit?
With respect, the thought crosses my mind, Mr. Slip.
Mrs. Bold. My criticism, if indeed it was criticism, was intended in a constructive sense, to correct some of the general tendencies in our forms of worship. But where such criticism is concerned, if indeed it was criticism, your father and his music are a glorious exception.
I shall convey your sentiments to him.
I would appreciate that. What a pity he can't be with us. I did so want to talk to him.
You may be assured, Mr. Slope, that only the most pressing of engagements would have prompted his early departure.
Of course. Would you like to give him another message from me, Mrs. Bold?
By all means.
It is quite possible that the new bishop will invite your father to resume his old situation as warden of Hiram's Hospital.
Go back to the hospital? Oh, that would be wonderful.
Because I can give no guarantees, and nor would you expect me to, but...
I shall certainly tell him the good news. Did you hear that, darling? Oh, look.
And this is your child, Mrs. Bold.
This is John Bold, Jr., yes.
Truly. This is the most beautiful and exquisite sight I have beheld since I arrived in Barchester. The Lord's blessing be upon you, my child. May your innocence and purity flourish, and may you always give thanks to God for the wondrous grace and tenderness of your mother. Permit me to attend you, Mrs. Bold.
It is my special wish to be alone.
Do not ask me to leave until I have spoken the words with which my heart is full. There are things, Mrs. Bold, which a man cannot well say before a crowd, which perhaps cannot well be said before anybody or at any time, in which indeed a man may well find it impossible to utter. It is such things as these that I now wish to say to you.
Please be as brief as possible, sir.
Must it be brief? I had hoped.
I hope for nothing, sir, as far as I am concerned. I do not know and need not know what hope you mean. Our acquaintance is very slight and shall probably remain so. Pray let that be enough.
This is cruel and unchristian too. The most humble among us must be permitted to hope. Beautiful woman, you cannot pretend to be ignorant that I adore you. Yes, Helena, yes. I love you with the truest affection which a man can bear to a woman. Next to my hopes of heaven are my hopes of possessing you. How sweet to walk to heaven with you by my side, with you for my guide, dearest Eleanor. Shall we walk that sweet path together?
My name, Mr. Slope, is Mrs. Bold.
But, Eleanor, will it not be pleasant with the Lord's assistance to walk hand in hand through this mortal valley till hereafter we shall dwell together at the foot of his throne?
No, Mr. Slope, it will not be pleasant.
Sweetest angel, be not so cold. Ooh.